G'day chaps, welcome back to part 3 of the second series of The Long Dark. Unfortunately, I'm just going to show you where we are. We had a computer crash. I was about 20 minutes into episode 3 before, and I had a full-on crash, a blue screen of death. Pretty serious. I think it's time for me to go ahead and build my next rig, because the one I'm on now is a little bit I need to go in, open her up, clean it, and my current computer is going to become my video processing and uploading machine, and I'm going to have a completely new rig from scratch. So in terms of where we are, let me just update you. So we ended the last episode at a different mine, so this is going to be confusing. There are 2 mine entrances in Desolation Point. Technically there are 3. There are 2 mines. The mine we last ended the episode at is a kind of internal... it's got 2 entrances, both within Desolation Point, if that makes sense. So it just lets you travel along the map. We looked in there, we didn't find what we're looking for, so again we are in trouble because... I'm just going to get inside because we're cold, and I'll show you what we've got. We're in trouble because we haven't got a hatchet. We do have a hunting knife, but we haven't got a storm lantern, which means we can't really see much in the dark. I'm having to use matches to get through the mine. I made it through the last one because it was short. It's not too long of a mine. However, we're now running out of food. We're peckish, dry mouth. We haven't got much left, so we've only got beef jerky, and energy bar, and a few drinks. So we have to get out of here. We're being forced to leave Desolation Point. And today's gameplay is going to be really dark, but I'm not going to change the settings because I want to show you just what we're up against here. We're in proper survival mode. I'm going to have to go really slow as well because I was finding the last time I played that it was too easy to get lost. So as you can... yeah, that match is already gone, you see. I tried sprinting through previously, tried to run, but when you've only got matches to light the way, you very, very quickly and easily get lost. So that's not an option. We're just going to have to make it through as best we can. We're going to give ourselves a kind of discipline. We have 36 matches right now. I'm going to get down to maybe 10 before I break out the flares, and they're the last resort. We have 2 flares, and as we don't have a weapon, they could be a literal lifesaver if we encounter, especially if we encounter a couple of wolves. Or if I'm caught unawares and I don't want to... oh, we have a choice here. Ah, okay. Pry bar could come in handy. Lantern fuel for no lantern. The irony of this game is incredible. I've got... let's just make sure we're going the right way here. I've got 11 pieces of rifle ammunition and no rifle, and I've got tons of... lantern fuel and no lantern. Go figure. It's a real challenge. Starting in Desolation Point is hard. And I can't remember what I said in the last recording that I've now lost, but I've decided to call this series the toughest possible start. That's the name of this series, because it really is a tough start. Water, that's good. Let's just search this before we strike the next match.
Hope nobody needs
flare.
More.
That's very good. So now we have 3 flares. Oops. Yep. Now we have 3 flares. I reckon we can make it through with matches. We just need to be really careful we don't end up doubling back on ourselves. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the right way. I think we have enough daylight left, 6 hours, just so that we we know when we reach the exit. And again, I really don't want to change the darkness or anything in post-production when I'm processing this video, because I want to show you just what a time we're having. Just if you're just joining us, I'll just I'll sort of run through what's happened. So we that's where we want to go. I'm just going to double down and check down this one in case there's any kind of goodies that we're missing. Nah, nothing. So in the last couple of episodes, as we didn't find a hatchet, that meant that we couldn't. We've made it. That meant that we couldn't harvest any saplings, which meant that even if we wanted to, we couldn't have made bows and arrows, because we could have made arrowheads. That was possible. I'm just going to do a last one here to make sure we don't miss anything. Okay, where are we? Boots. That's cool. Basic wool hat. Work boots, I'm going to break those down. Let's see what we've got in here. Still no storm lanterns, incredible. Empty locker. Another empty accelerant. We've not been the luckiest we could have been. I'm just going to make sure. Crumbling highway. Now if I remember correctly, just thinking, do we go or not? 6 hours of daylight, we should probably keep going. Crumbling highway, as I remember, does actually have a wolf in it, or two. But the weather's pretty good, and we just don't have enough food. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna head the long way around. I know there's a shortcut down here, but I'm gonna follow it the long way around because we need as many resources as we can get. Do we want to eat? No, I'm gonna save. I'll save what we've got in case we come across something in bad condition and we use it. So this car here, I need to check this before we start skipping sections. There's never anything in that hood. I don't know if they ever actually include anything for us. So I found in Stalker, in general, there's much less to find. So it really is a harder mode. I must have changed the rules, the algorithms. There's nothing down there. Kind of tempted to get on the ice. Part of me is saying get on the ice because then you've got a view distance and you're not going to come across the wolf. I always come across a wolf when I'm moving down this section. And that means we're going to have to use one of our flares. Now we're going to have to go around anyway. And we really can't afford to do that. We've only got 3. At least I guess we have come through the mine now, so light's not going to be the issue. I guess we can use our flares for self-defense. We do have 3. It's not the end of the world if we do use them. If we use 1 or 2. 1. We don't want to use 2, we can't afford it. Not until we find our weapon. I think, in terms of finding a base, we're going to come to Coastal Highway next. It's highly unlikely we're going to find a rifle, as far as I'm aware, on Coastal Highway. I've never found a rifle in the Coastal Highway. This is... if that's fur, I'll take it, because we can do some repairs with that. Do have some metal. We're underweight, so I'm going to take this as well. Maybe a good idea to... we may need torches. We may need to... I'm going to leave the guts for the moment, or leave all the meat. We just want to move while the weather's on our side. Yes, I'm pretty sure we're going to come across the wolf. we'll use the flare, I guess. But there's a rabbit there. Maybe we can herd the rabbit and get the wolf to chase that instead of us. It'll give us enough forewarning. If we do get close, or if I do get a sign of the wolf coming on, I will of course take my clothes off. It's -4 even with clothes on, which isn't good. And this is kind of the area, so I may just go ahead and strip off right now anyway, just to be on the safe side. I picked up those boots so we can break those down for leather. I really want to repair the boots we have. It failed last time. I was trying to repair it before. This is where the wolf usually appears. I'm going to run. Let's make it to the car at least and see how we do. Any sign? Nope. Okay. Because there's no sign of him, I'll have a very quick look around here. Crowbar, we've already got one, but I'll check out the relative, which one's in the worst condition, and leave that. Just a very quick check around these houses. There's almost never anything. Here's a bit of wood, can leave that. Okay, let's get in the car. Get in the car and warm up. Anything in the back? No. Any kind of food's good right now. We can break that down. Good. Never anything in there. Okay, we're getting cold. Let's get our clothes back on. Work boots. 5 hours of daylight. Let's just get a quick snack while we're sitting in here. Go for the worst thing first. I'm not going to take a nap. We just don't have enough daylight. Okay, that's good. I think that was in pretty bad condition, so I'm going to eat that. Nah. I'll eat it. I'll take it. We've got to keep moving. We don't have enough daylight. There's no point spending a night in here. We don't have enough. We've warmed up a bit. I'm going to take it all off. Let's see if we can't just run. Well, we need to run. Very quick check in here. Ooh, there's something in there. Rifle round. We've got 12 rounds of the rifle. No rifle. 12 bullets. There is a chance the wolf could be down here. If he's not, we've got lucky. We've managed to avoid him in this pass, which is the kind of luck we need right now. Yeah, I think we might be good. I think we're okay. Because I've come across him in this sort of that little pocket there before. Right, let's get our kit back on. Yeah, how are we doing? We're still cold. We've not put our boots on yet. Okay, we're still cold, but this is the best we can do. Could do with shedding a little weight. I'm gonna lose these. We're too heavy now because we're too tired. It's not because we actually have too much weight. I think once we come out here, once we hit Central Highway, Coastal Highway, sorry, we are not too far away from buildings. We're too cold. I think there may be a car. Yeah, there's a car there. I'm gonna run. It's maybe the place we end up spending the night. Let's see what the temperature's like. At least we're safe. do still have both crowbars, I haven't forgotten. Another flare, that's good, that's good, that's good. Nothing in the back. Let's get in the front and see what the temperature's like. 2 degrees. Got 4 hours of daylight. I'm tempted to take an hour's nap, just warm up. We're really cold. Let's do that. Do 1 hour. And then we'll try and get to... I really want to get to the huts. Question mark's not good. That means there's a storm coming in. Let's have a look. Okay, we're warmer now. Oh god. Yeah, that's not good. I'm not gonna go out in this just because we could get hit. An animal could be on us and we're not gonna know about it. So I think I'm gonna jump in the back. And this is where we spend the night. I think we have enough food. Just about. Yeah, that's just... It's not great. But we don't... Again, we don't have a lantern, so the bigger risk is heading out at night. We can't see anything. We could use a flare, but I need to save them. I need to be as disciplined and just gotta stay on top of our resources, be really conservative. Gonna go for... let's go for the jerky. And then the drink. Got plenty of water. That's a good thing. 5 hours of darkness. Let's go for let's go for 7 hours of sleep. Let's miss the coldest part of the day. If you think about it, a car would be an absolute godsend if you were in this kind of situation. Oh crap! I'm freezing. Well, this didn't work out at all. Oh dear. I'm gonna drink. Oh shit! 63%. We are gonna need to run. Hypothermia. Oh. Oh crap! We gotta go. We have to hit. We have to get to them. Have to get to some huts. I know there are some really close to here. Wow, this is bad. This is bad. Okay. Our condition's dropping really, really quickly. We're at 59%. If we use a flare, we use a flare. I can't conserve these anymore now. We just got to get warm and fast. Let's just get into this house. What was that? I heard something. Fuck. So, self-defense time. This is what we saved the flares for, boys. Let's just get in before he can. We don't even want to. We don't even want to spend the time. We gotta. Let's just let's keep the flare to. We're warm enough? Okay, we're warm enough, at least. If we can find some food, we can bed down. We need, what do we need? Let's remain above freezing 24 hours. So we're just going to stay in this house. We're not going to risk going out. As long as we find food, we're going to be okay. We'll get our condition back up, because we are down to 54%. That's pretty bad. Pretty bad. It's by far the toughest game I've ever played. Come on, you gotta give me some food. You must give me some food. Cooked rabbit, that's going straight down the hatch. That's going straight in the belly. Not many calories, unfortunately, but that's okay. Right. Might do a quick search of the house quickly before we do the cabinets, just because I've got this flare. We have no real, apart from the matches, we have no other real means of creating a light. So I just want to have a. I want to search the. Search what I can search. before the light runs out. I'll come back for the water in the toilet later. I'll check those later. Check those as well later. I can't believe there's no food in this house. Okay. Rifle ammunition. Oh my god, we're up to... It's got to be 16 rounds now. 17 rounds and no rifle. Alright, let's see if we can find some food and then we're going to bed down. See if we can get our condition back up. I was getting worried out there. I didn't realise that temperature would have dropped that low in the car. Tea. No, we need actual substance. We need actual food. Yes, dog food. If you were surviving, you know you would. Dog food would be more than welcome.
If I can drop any of this gear.
Don't worry, buddy. We're gonna eat our way light. Ah, yeah, this is good. We'll probably have enough food to go and bed down there. Right, that's all the food there is. What have we missed? So we've done here. Let's get the water from upstairs. Check the clothes. Okay, we're warming up nicely. We're okay. Yeah, we just need to basically stay in this house, stay warm, and we're going to be alright. We're okay. I'll go to bed first, and then I'll get up and I'll do a little clothes repair. Aha, you see, this is why we need the flare. Look at that, I would never have noticed, sticking in the top. Huh. That, I'm going to take a screenshot of that. That's going to be our season screenshot, our thumbnail.
What have we here?
That's going to be a little reminder to self just to always check everything. So I'm going to make that our thumbnail. Okay, let's just get this. Take away. And safety first. Drop the flare in the bath. Look at that. That's quite good. I like the lights. And right, let's eat and get warm. So I'm gonna do it. Let's hope this dog food doesn't actually give us food poisoning, because it's in pretty bad condition. I'm gonna eat all the bad stuff, because if we do get food poisoning, the solution to that is bed rest also. So it's worth having it before we just go to bed. Okay, I think we're good. Let's get in really good condition and then let's just sleep. Okay, we're going to sleep all day, all night. That should hopefully be enough. I'm not going to risk going out until this is done, because if you get cold, even for a moment, it resets the clock and you have to do the hypothermia thing again. So you have to do the full 24 hours without getting cold, and it's not worth risking that. So I'm just going to sleep. We've slept through the rest of the day, we're going to sleep all night. Let's just get this problem out of the way. Then we can check the other house, and then we can move on. Okay, peckish. Let's go for the heavy stuff with the least calories with the most weight. Let's get that out of the way. I'm going to have this soda too. Hope you're enjoying this series, and those who are watching it. I know it's not... My last series didn't really have the greatest number of views, but that's okay. I really just wanted to show you this game because I'm in love with this. This is the best survival game I've ever played, and it's actually become one of my top 10 favourite games of all time. And I've played all kinds of games, and this is the best in terms of balance. challenge and yet being very relaxing. This really is one of my favourite games of all time. I love it. Absolutely love it. So, if you've not got this yet, I would recommend, absolutely recommend. There's 3 hours left. Let's just get it out of the way. See if we can't get over this affliction. This is good. We're into... Oh, that was 12 hours of daylight before we got the question marks. That means it's going to be a storm outside. Okay, we are healthy. What did I say? I said I was going to check our clothing situation. So we've got a couple of things we can rip up here. Stuff that's kind of heavy. It's okay to start collecting weight at this point because I'm going to... it's going to... Actually, I can harvest this now because we want to see the storm out. We can kill a bit of time. I like an island called Jackrabbit Island as for making a base. It's a fantastic place to park yourself. Ah, wool socks. That's good. These are much better than the cotton socks that we've been wearing. Let's harvest those. We have no shortage of sewing kits. And here's our leather. That also kills some time, so we can let the storm pass. Let's have a look. Yeah. A quick drink. Storm's a real biggie. It's lasting a while. Let's repair what we can. I'm going to do the boots first. Let's just get into as good condition as we can get before we head outside, while this storm's there anyway. Not too worried about food now because of where we are. Okay, that worked. They're up to 87%. Ah, we were wearing the wrong thing. Okay, let's break this. Let's repair the wool sweater. Let's do that. So this is a big storm. It's lasting a long time. This does happen, of course. That worked. Our clothes have actually taken quite a lot of damage. I'll break this down just so I don't forget and wear it by mistake. Because I'm always taking my clothes off and putting them back on again. Because the storm's not really abating, I'm tempted to just head over to the other hut. It's just on the other side of the where we are anyway. Let's have a look. This could be absolutely terrible weather, but we only need to run over to the next cabin. Wow, that's a shocker. Oh, I can hear a wolf. Fuck. Let's get in. Oh, did you see him right there? Tore my clothing? What? What? That must have been the weather. Wow, that was 85% before I stepped out for a couple of minutes. Jesus. Oh well. I guess we're stuck out here. We're stuck in here, rather. Just gonna do what we can do. At least food's okay. We don't have much at all, but we're in a good location for food. I'm gonna let's finish off the clothes. How much cloth have we got left? 7. Right, let's just repair everything. We need to kill time. Got to make sure I don't harvest it by mistake. This is a big storm. We've got the time counter left back. 6 hours of daylight. Okay, so we can think about heading out soon. Let's just do the quick stuff. This only took 9 minutes, so let's just do this. Still pretty windy out there. Let's see, this takes 19 minutes. Again, just a good way to kill time. That failed. Let's try again. We have quite a lot of cloth anyway. Okay, 5 hours of daylight. dry mouth, but otherwise okay. And I'm gonna do close off, and I'm gonna run across because that wolf was just right outside. Let's have a look. Now where's the other? There was another structure. Let's just check for the wolf first. I love these barriers. I can hear something moving and it's not me. Oh, there's the other one. Right, let's go for it. Just a quick run over. Hopefully this has some food. Ah, there he is, you see? Just hanging around, ready for us. I think we're coming up to the half-hour mark here, so I'm gonna call it a day, and I'm gonna carry on to. Let's see if we can't get over to Jackrabbit Island. Let's see if we can find enough food and actually make it through. The toughest start I've ever had. We're still without a hatchet, still unable to craft a bow, still without a rifle, still without a storm lantern, and we're just scavenging to survive. We're still at the ground level here after an hour and a half of gameplay. So yeah, fingers crossed, boys. Who knows how long we're gonna last? But at least we're playing it as wisely as we could, and I can safely say there's nothing I could or would have done differently, because we've been pretty smart about it so far. So, as always, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. I'll leave you with that beautiful toilet. There you go. Ciao for now.